Hi, everyone, and welcome to the Wrestling Experience Presents the Smackdown Watch Along here on the Hardcore Sports Network, Philly Sports Network, and all networks in between. Tonight, ladies and gentlemen, we present to you Friday Night Smackdown. And let's see what kind of Smackdown the WWE is going to be giving us here tonight because Friday Night Smackdown's watch party is here. It's in full effect. It is here for you here tonight on the Hard Raw Sports Network and Philly Sports Network, All Star Sports Network, and all networks in between. So, ladies and gentlemen, it's Friday night, and you know what that means. Well, it's not AEW Rampage, but it's Friday Night SmackDown. It is next here on the streams.
Now with the hottest show in the universe, The Wrestling Experience, with your host Joe Cole.
Acknowledge me.
Coming at you with all the dope shit, freshest WWE content, and also the AEW. You are now watching The Experience, The Wrestling Experience. Now with your host Joe Cole.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to Friday Night SmackDown here on the Hardcore Sports Network, Philly Sports Network, and all networks in between. My name is Earl Cole, ladies and gentlemen, and yes, oh yes, we are here for Friday Night SmackDown. So tonight, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to present you Friday Night SmackDown as the road to SummerSlam and Money in the Bank continue. We've got a lot of exciting things. Tyler and Robert should be here very shortly. And of course, I believe Mitch Konsky will probably be popping into the streams and he'll be here shortly. So, ladies and gentlemen, with all of that being said, Friday Night SmackDown will begin in mere moments. Um, so, um, if you all didn't hear the news, the Hardys are going to be on hiatus from AEW. Um, and everybody that's in the chat, how are you? How was your Friday evening, Friday night? Welcome to SmackDown and join us for this live stream telecast. Um, and let's see. Hello, what's up? Raphael Shaim, how are you? Daniel Berry the Sports, how are you? Stephen Elements, how are you? And how's everyone else in the chat? Doing good, good, great, Raphael, great stuff as always. Yeah, so we're awaiting. I believe Tyler is supposed to be coming in here, and Robert's supposed to be in here, I believe. And we're gonna get this Friday Night SmackDown underway. Um, so, ladies and gentlemen, how is everybody? What's everybody's feeling about the Hardys taking hiatus from AEW? What's everybody's feeling? Well, I think they wanted a significant break and they're gonna get it because they can't wrestle in Canada. So they can't wrestle in Canada. So um this is something that's gonna happen. Um so anyway, ladies and gentlemen, I want to apologize for last night's show. Um, I want to apologize. I was a bit tired last night, and my guest flaked on me at the last minute, and I don't know what happened, but he just didn't want to come on the show with me. He talked about storms and everything else. Well, anyway, ladies and gentlemen, that's the way the ball bounces. But I'm here for you tonight on Friday Night SmackDown, and we're going to get the show started very, very soon. Uh, As I said, Tyler and Robert's supposed to be here very soon, and then they will pop in here, and then we will get the show going. Um, until they get here, until they are here in the streams, then we will commence with Friday night SmackDown. We're about a minute, about about 2 minutes away from Friday night SmackDown. I hope everybody had a good Friday morning, good Friday afternoon, and good Friday evening. Yeah, so yeah, Friday night SmackDown will begin very soon, and well, we're about a minute away from Friday night SmackDown, and the show will be an extravaganza to say none the least. Um, Bryce Woods, how are you doing, sir? Thank you very much for popping in. Hit that like button. Hit that like button. And of course, subscribe to all our channels. We greatly appreciate it. We greatly appreciate you. And thank you for coming in. Blaze Radio. Yo, well, shout out to you. Shout out to you too, Blaze Radio. You all need to subscribe to Blaze Radio. He's absolutely fabulous at what he does, and he needs all the love and the subs. So go give him a hug. Sarah, how are you, loyal soldier Sarah? How are you tonight? Hi everyone. Yeah, I hope you had a great day too, Sarah. And thank you so much for popping in to Friday Night SmackDown as we will get underway very soon. So we are 1 minute away. We are 1 minute away from Friday Night SmackDown, ladies and gentlemen. And tonight, the WWE will probably present SmackDown on Fox. So thanks for the support, brother. You rock. Thank you, Blaze Radio. You rock as well. You have great content, and we're so glad that you're part of the family of the Hardcore Sports Network. And good luck to you in your endeavors. Ladies and gentlemen, Friday Night SmackDown will begin in just mere moments. And yes, it hit all the like buttons. Absolutely, Blaze Radio. Hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, and everything else in between, ladies and gentlemen. And thank you all for the support. Thank you for the love. Thank you for everything that you've given me and all of us here at the Hardcore Sports Network, Philly Sports Network, and All Star Sports Network, and all networks in between. And ladies and gentlemen, Friday Night SmackDown is on the air. We are watching what happened last Friday night on SmackDown as the bloodline imploded. The bloodline imploded, ladies and gentlemen. Are you in? Are you out? To be a wise man. My wise man. He's here to help me. Well, what you don't understand, I only was here to get us to the promised land. Why were you thinking of putting you in the main event of Jay Uso? Just not yet. And let's bring Tyler on to the screen. Tyler, welcome to Friday Night SmackDown.
Hell yeah, brother. Glad to be here to hang out with you and hang out with Rob for our SmackDown watch party. You know, great stuff, man.
Yeah, so ladies and gentlemen, we are watching what happened last week on Friday Night SmackDown when the bloodline collapsed.
And the
Virtually
fact
and literally collapsed.
and the fact that it seemed like Jay was gonna turn on his brother, and then he kicks Roman in the face. That was
Yeah,
great stuff, man. That was
you know,
great stuff.
yeah, I agree with you, Tyler. But you know what was even greater, Tyler? When he said the line, If you're out, I'm out too. And then he
Bam.
super kicked him right in the chops.
But really,
Mm,
he was like, he didn't really say if you're out. He literally said you're out to his brother Jimmy,
right,
and it took him a while to say I'm out too, because he was trying to like play the crowd like, oh, I'm turning on my brother, and then wait,
right.
psych, I'm not turning on my brother.
Uh-uh. And this was a great fake out. This was the greatest fake out I've ever seen.
He was faking out Roman because it seemed like Roman was gonna further manipulate him and
Right,
and make up a lie about his brother wanting to use Jay.
right.
And
But it
it
was
turned out
great.
if you're out, I'm out too. And Jay kicks Roman in the face.
Yeah, I stepped up.
I stepped
Main
up
event Jay Uso of him because of him. Guess what? You out.
because I'm out too.
And guess I'm out too. Bang! Right in the face.
Great stuff, man.
Great, compelling television. Great, compelling television. So, Tyler, let me ask you something. What's the snack of choice tonight for Friday Night SmackDown?
Oh, we got some loaded nachos, man. Good stuff.
Enjoy, my friend.
Oh, well, bro.
And now they double super kick right to Roman's face.
Great stuff. Compelling TV.
Yes.
2 years
Uh,
worth of storyline, 2 years worth of build, and we've come to that.
I agree with your comment, Sarah. The super kick made me so happy. I can't wait to see Roman fall from grace.
And my friend Sarah, you know what that super kick was? That super kick was a super kick heard around the wrestling world,
Yep.
Sarah. That's what that was.
Tonight, ladies and gentlemen, SmackDown comes to you from the Cajun Dome in Lafayette, Louisiana.
Very
And,
fitting name to your arena, the Cajun Dome.
right. And
Very
ladies and gentlemen,
fitting.
right. And here comes the Usos. The Usos will be kicking off Friday Night SmackDown here tonight on SmackDown.
Sounds to me like Roman Reigns is gonna go get sent to the Uso Penitentiary.
Sarah said, yes, it sure was, Tyler.
It was heard around the world, Sarah.
Yeah.
And
They
now we get
just,
this great ass theme back. I love this theme.
yes, I love this. I'll tell you something, Tyler. How excited are you to see the Civil War tag team match at Money in the Bank?
I haven't been this excited for a Civil War since Avengers Civil War, okay? So I'm
Right.
very excited for this.
And you know something, Tyler? It's going to be an honor for me to sit next to you and to witness this match because I'll tell you this much, Tyler. I'll tell you this much. This is long overdue. This is long overdue
Like
in
I
this
said,
in this
bro.
storyline.
Like I said, bro, 2 years worth of story build, and it
Yeah,
led to this.
yeah.
Two
I,
years worth of story.
you know, I was eager. I was
Actually,
anxious.
no, we're 2023. This is 3 years worth of story.
Yeah, you're right. Exactly.
Three
Yeah,
years worth.
yeah. Raphael, how are you? How you doing?
I just love
Uh,
how the story. I just love how the story came full circle,
yeah,
like the way it did.
yeah,
Because it
and you
started.
know,
It started with Jimmy and Jay, and now it ends with Jimmy and Jay.
yeah, and I'll tell you this. I'll tell you this much. You know, I was eager. I was itching. I wanted to end the storyline, and everybody fought me on it. And I now I understand why. Now I understand long term booking. Now I get it. And here's the Usos. They're cutting a promo.
See, look. Do you hear this crowd?
The Usos are
Holy
now
hell!
in your city.
Do you see? Do you hear this crowd?
Yes.
Holy shit.
Yo,
Jimmy's like,
Jay.
no, we ain't doing this.
Usi, Usi. The crowd is chanting Usi, Usi.
They're feeling very oozy right now, guys. Yes.
How are you feeling, Usi, Tyler?
Oh, you know for a damn fact I'm feeling oozy, bro. I'm feeling very oozy.
All right. We at each other's backs. Make sure we are from the bottom to the top. We always have each other's backs. From day one to the end, bro. We're supposed to. Jay. To me, it sounds like we absolute perfect choice, my bro. I love you too. Well, it's just like Roman Reigns. We still love you, Oos. We do. We do. You're the tribal chief. We was in 3 years. We were in the trenches with you. We tell us to jump high. We jump. We go low. We go low. We'll always forget. Well, what you messed up at us, you disrespected me and my brother. Uh-oh. We were obviously raised on respect. We always fallen in line. What we did, we were the dominant faction in the 3 years that we protected you to show us. You showed us nothing in return. And we ain't worth nothing. Your ass is now on the island of relevancy all alone. Ooh. You, the biggest snake of them all. It even sound like you, Big Goose. You're the ones on the outside of the house. Who's on the outside of the circle? Sound like rats. You roll with rats, it leads to snakes. Oh, this is a damn good promo. You want to claim false respect for years. Well, you met us when we were 4 years old. How could you take orders? How could you take orders from somebody who don't respect you and don't have love and respect for each other? I agree. And now we got to get all y'all. Now we're going to London. We're gonna be going war with our family, y'all. It's only said though. The best tag team in the game. For real. We've got a tag team in the world. Solo Sikoa and Roman Reigns. On July 1st. OT and Money in the Bank. It's locked down. Reigns, welcome to the Uso Penitentiary.
Yeah.
Love it. Love it.
Yeah.
Love it.
Hey, Roman, you got your hair sitting in the back of your neck, bro?
Let me ask you something, Tyler. How big and loud is that pop going to be for the Usos in London? How loud is that going to be?
Just as big as it was tonight, man. You know.
I think it's going to be even louder,
Oh, it's gonna
Tyler.
no the roof. Yeah, okay, we're talking about London here. If there's a roof in that place, in the
There is,
O2 Arena.
there is a roof. Yes.
There ain't gonna be any more. There's not gonna be a roof anymore. That roof is gonna be torn
Fly
off that
off.
place, man. It's gonna be
That
torn.
place is going to be.
Torn.
It's going to be off the chain. Off the chain. Now, ladies and gentlemen, we're showing you what happened last Friday night on SmackDown. LA Knight was in the ring and he was assaulting Rey Mysterio, and then Escobar came to his rescue and he cheated Escobar, and then Escobar reversed and he pinned he pinned LA Knight. LA Knight from behind, and he started to beat the stew out of him. And then Mysterio came back and chased away LA Knight. This all happened last Friday night on SmackDown. Now, Rey Mysterio is on his way to the ring. And ladies and gentlemen, please help me welcome the one and the only Robert from It's Real to Me podcast and Philly Sports Network. Robert, welcome to Friday Night SmackDown. How are you tonight, sir?
Not too bad. Not too bad.
You good. You look great as always. And
Not really, but
no,
I'll take. I
Man,
appreciate. I
man, take
appreciate
the
the.
compliment.
I'll
Dude, take the
appreciate the
compliment. You look great, bro. You look great. Take the compliment, bro.
anyway, I'm sorry. I'm in a great mood tonight, ladies and gentlemen. And
But
and
how's the
any
SmackDown so far? Because I had to take care of a few
we
things.
had a great promo from the Usos in the opening segment. The Usos brought back the Uso Penitentiary, and they said they're going to take Solo Sequoia and Roman Reigns behind the woodshed, the proverbial woodshed, and beat the stew out of them. And they said, "Welcome to the Uso Penitentiary." So I have a feeling, I have a very funny feeling that this match is going to be a war, to say none the least. But I was talking to Tyler while before you popped in, Robert, and I said to Tyler, I said, "Now can you imagine the pop that the Usos are going to get in London, England, in front of the largest audience in O2 Arena history?" I mean, that's
Second
going
match.
to be sick.
Yeah.
That's the only word I can use. Is sick. It's absolutely sick. I can't wait. I cannot wait. It's going to be off the meter. So, ladies and gentlemen, Friday Night SmackDown is in commercial, and we are awaiting the next match.
Because right now, I think our next match is LA Knight and Mysterio.
Right.
Yeah.
LA Knight Mysterio will be next.
Speaking of
Here.
which, too, we actually talked about that too, because I feel like LA Knight should. Well, because we all know that LA Knight, on paper is supposed to be, is pretty much the heavy favorite,
Right.
and and for the women's side it was interesting to say the least. But then again, I wasn't surprised. So right now the heavy front runner for the women's side is Io Sky. She is kind of like right now the current front runner to win the women's Money in the Bank ladder match.
Right.
Which I have no issues with that.
Right, exactly. I'll tell you this much. I'll tell you this much, guys. I already know that Becky Lynch is not winning this Money in the Bank. We all know why Trish Stratus and Stark are in the match. They are there to
They're
screw
gonna screw
her.
her out, man. They're gonna
Yeah,
screw
they're
her
gonna
out.
screw up. They're gonna screw her out of that briefcase. That is the only thing that they are designed to do. Now let me ask the two of you something. What do you think about the stipulation that they're going to put in the Brock Lesnar Cody Rhodes #4 match?
They're still doing that. Good lord.
Yes. And by the way, ladies and gentlemen, Brock Lesnar is set to return to WWE TV on July the 9th when the WWE rolls into Baltimore, Maryland. So Lesnar will return. Cody Rhodes and Lesnar will continue this feud. into SummerSlam, but there will be a stipulation attached to it.
I feel this kind of something. This tells me like a strap match for whatever reason. It gives me gut feeling of a strap match.
Yeah,
No.
I would.
Mm-mm.
What about a
Mm-mm.
false count anywhere match?
No, the plan is though.
Or no holds barred.
It's neither. It's neither. It's none of those. You know what the do you know what the pending plan is?
Hmm.
I thought what the plan was. The
What
plan
is-
is to actually have a dog collar match between the two.
Oh,
A dog collar match in WWE.
that's unheard of.
Yeah, it's unheard
But
of. We've never
but
seen it. We've never seen a dog collar match. Even in the two eras, the two edgier eras, there was never a dog collar match.
No.
no, because I think that's one of the rarest. If you think about it, if you go back to the because think about it, that match stipulation was kind of more relevant between like the mid to late '80s, give or take.
Right.
Yeah, yeah, in the NWA back
Right.
then. Now it's not even on. Now it's not even heard of. We've seen
Okay.
I
it.
saw one.
We've seen it in AEW. We've seen it in AEW. We've seen it. Uh, pretty much only in AEW.
Yeah, that's the only dog collar match. And let's be real, that was a banger. If I'm going to be completely honest.
Yeah.
There's been a couple. There's been a couple dog collar matches, and there's also been one with Ring of Honor, which is basically just AEW.
Right.
Yeah.
Rey Mysterio
Between the
is in the
Briscoes
ring.
and FTR.
Yeah.
Oh shit!
I
I forgot
can't
about
wait.
that.
LA Knight is heading to the ring right now, ladies and gentlemen, and he's going to be.
Let me talk to you.
Wait,
Yeah.
yeah.
God, I
And
need dummy. Yeah.
I want that dummy yeah button. I don't care
I'm
what anybody
sorry.
says. Someone buy me that shit.
Um,
I would just abuse the hell out of the button. The dummy yeah button.
right.
I don't care.
And
If I'm just laying there bored, I'm pressing that. I'm pressing the button. Dummy, yeah.
And for those who have not, and by the way, that was from the Fact of Life segment when he was known as Eli Drake in Impact. That's
Yeah,
Dummy, yeah.
Yeah. Sarah says, and as I said last week, Io Sky should win it. I get that Zoe Stark is a good wrestler, but she was just brought onto the main roster. I don't
Yeah,
feel she has
honestly, yeah,
put
I do
enough
see the
work.
point as to why that they wouldn't think as highly of
Zoe. Yep. I think.
Yeah. And we are underway, ladies and gentlemen. The bell has rung, and here comes the action for you here tonight on SmackDown. This should be a good match.
Anything with LA Knight is always going to be a banger.
Right.
Let's keep it a buck here.
And then
except for last week's match.
Oh,
right.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was not good. Shoulder block now to Rey Mysterio, and Mysterio now is crawling on his hands and knees. Now LA Knight now is choking Mysterio on the second row, and then he whips Mysterio, sternum first into the turnbuckles, and LA Knight now is stomping on Rey. And he picks up Rey, and what's he gonna do? He whips Rey. No, he missed. Rey with a drop kick. LA Knight goes down. And let's see what happens here. Oh, he grabs Rey and makes him straddle the second row. And now LA Knight now is high knee to Rey Mysterio. Let's see here. LA Knight now launches himself on top of Mysterio. 1, 2, no, only a 2. We are in the opening contest, ladies and gentlemen, of Friday Night SmackDown. And look out. Oh, Mysterio now. And he's on the turnbuckles is LA Knight. And look out. Now he's on top of LA Knight, and Mysterio's raining down right hands. He's hammering. No, LA Knight thwarted that effort, and he's trying to do a maneuver, but Mysterio's holding on to the top rope. And look out, LA Knight now. Whoops. He's looking like in the 619. Oh, LA Knight kind of messed that up. He was almost outside of the ring, but he was supposed to be on the ropes to take the 619. Look out. Oh, baseball slide. And LA Knight is on the floor now. And Ray now, what is he going to do? He whips himself to the ropes and he splashes LA Knight on the floor. And we're going to commercial. So we are in the commercial break, ladies and gentlemen. And don't forget tomorrow night, ladies and gentlemen, we have AEW's Collision Go Home show. And we will be on the air at 7:50 for that show.
Absolutely.
Yeah, we'll be on the air for that show at 7:50. Then, ladies and gentlemen, we move over to Monday night. And Monday Night Raw, we will have the Go Home show for Money in the Bank. But before we get to that, we've got to do the Forbidden Door. The Forbidden Door will happen this Sunday night from Toronto, Ontario, Canada. And we will have that stream at 7:50 Eastern Daylight Standard Time.
Yes.
I do want to apologize to everyone for last night's show. I was a little bit exhausted, and I had to end the stream early as I did not want to, but I was exhausted, and my guest flaked on me at the last minute. So between all of that, ladies and gentlemen, I had to do what I had to do. So I do apologize if it was a short show, if it was not the show you were looking for, and I do apologize for that. Again, like I said before, I'll say it again. We are looking for guests to come on my show to begin the holiday festivities for the wrestling experience. So if you know somebody who wants to come on the wrestling experience, please shout me out on Twitter, and I greatly appreciate it. We will work out a deal, and we will work out the time for you to come on the mothership. So, anyway, ladies and gentlemen, we are in commercial for Friday Night Smackdown. It's okay.
Yeah,
Stop
shit
now.
happens.
Yes, thank you very much, sir. I greatly appreciate it. Yes, I again, like I said before, I'll say it again, ladies and gentlemen. Things do happen. So anyway, ladies and gentlemen, we have a lot of stuff in the cook pot. First of all, ladies and gentlemen, we have a AEW Collision tomorrow night. We have Forbidden Door Sunday night. We have Raw on Monday night. We have Money in the Bank. And ladies and gentlemen, speaking of Money in the Bank, we have an historic broadcast for you because we're not going to give you just one show. Oh no, we're giving you two shows in one stream, ladies and gentlemen.
2-in-1, baby.
2-in-1, two for the price of one, ladies and
Two
gentlemen.
for the price of one, y'all.
And you're going to get entertained like nobody's business because here's how it's going to work. We're going to give you Money in the Bank, ladies and gentlemen, at 2:40 Eastern Daylight Standard Time. When that show is done and it's in the books and we put a bow on the show, me and Tyler, we will remain on the air, and we will give you Elite Talk number 7. So, ladies and gentlemen, you're going to get two shows in one. How fabulous is that to kick off the 4th of July weekend? Yes, ladies and gentlemen, you're going to get it. You're going to get Rocket's Red Glare bang for your buck. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, and oh yes, we're going to have fun on that show.
Not only will you get Rocket's Red Glare, you're getting bombs through the air, bro.
Yes, exactly.
We're getting everything for 4th of July weekend, man.
Yeah, that's exactly right. Exactly.
Just like our boys Drew and Sheamus say, it's gonna be banger after banger after banger.
That's exactly right, ladies and gentlemen.
But yeah, I mean, like I said, I mean this week for the summertime, we're just getting spoiled with two bangers, going to be banger pay-per-views.
Yeah,
bro. These next two pay-per-views are gonna be freaking money.
1, 2, and no, LA Knight gets a 2 count out of it on Mysterio. Yes,
And
these
up.
two pay-per-views are going to be bangers. And one thing is, again, I have to give props to the WWE. They're finally building their pay-per-view. They're finally building it. And that is something that they haven't done in the last couple of pay-per-views. But they finally are building this one, and that's a good thing.
Yeah,
Anyway,
again.
ladies, hey,
You know what I
one,
noticed?
two, no.
Do you know what I noticed?
What's
Yes.
that?
LA Knight's moveset is like shades of The Rock.
Yes, a little
Yeah.
bit, yes. I would agree with
I
that,
get like
Tyler.
shades of The Rock with him.
Awesome
With his
sports.
moveset.
How are you?
It's just,
It's-
I think it's just on the character as well.
Yes. And look out. Oh, look out. Inseguri. Inseguri by Mysterio. And here comes the 619. Nope. Nope. He intercepts it. LA Knight intercepts the 619. And he says, you're going for a ride. No. No, Mysterio gets off of LA Knight. And look out. A botch. Little bit of a botch here by Mysterio. And look out. Oh, he's trying. Oh, no, that's it. 1, 2, 3. LA Knight wins.
Good. Give him momentum heading into the review. Give him momentum.
See,
You know,
you went wrong.
Yeah,
Nope,
because
you're
last
not
week
wrong about that, Tyler.
they gave like my buddy usually said they gave us a receipt here. They gave us a receipt.
Mm-hmm.
They gave us a receipt, man. You know, they
Yes,
got
they
him a win,
did.
and that was Ray did not sell that well.
No, he didn't sell that. No.
Ray did not help LA Knight there.
Nope.
That looked ugly.
Yep.
And it wasn't LA's fault. That was all Ray.
Yep. And with a BMT and the win. And now what's he's trying to rip Ray's mask off. He's trying to rip Ray's mask off his LA Knight. He's dragging out. And here comes Escobar. Santos Escobar says, you try that and see what happens. Oh, I like his yellow sneakers. You know, they say when you wear colorful shoes, you have a colorful personality.
Yeah,
So,
ain't that the truth?
Yeah.
I don't wear shoes that are that colorful, but I'm known to have a colorful personality, so I think I can debunk that.
That's what everybody says, Tyler. I'm just the messenger.
I can debunk that, man. You guys know me on here.
Yeah.
Oh, Solo Sequoia just attacked somebody.
Like there's days where I can be boring, but come on.
Well, somebody always says to me on Twitter that I'm not entertaining enough. But anyway, ladies and gentlemen, I digress.
I tell y'all haters bullshit.
And Solo Sequoia just gave a spike to some guy behind the scenes. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to commercial.
Some guy that looked like freaking the one of the
Rich
Ballin'
Holland?
Brutes.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
Rich Holland.
Oh, that was Rich Holland? He looks so different.
Rich Holland.
That looks different. I apologize, ladies and gentlemen, to our audience. He looks so different.
Me, some guy.
I apologize. Okay, I'm sorry.
Bro, why you disrespecting Rich Holland like that, bro?
Okay, he just called my cell phone and he said he's gonna beat the stew out of me. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, I digress.
Bro, he's like, why are you disrespecting me for?
I'm sorry.
I'm just some guy.
I'm sorry. I apologize, ladies and gentlemen, to the Brawling Brutes and everybody who was a fan of them. Apologize. I'm sorry. Oh man. Oh man. I'll never live this down. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, I digress.
Guys, breaking news. Earl Cole just said Rich Holland is just some guy. Who's this guy? Why is he on my TV? He's just some guy.
I should have known, ladies and gentlemen. I should have known not to do anything in front of Tyler.
Bro, you know for a fact you walked into that one. You know for a fact you did that.
Damn, I should have never said that. Anyway, ladies and
You should have said that Rich Holland was just some guy.
gentlemen.
You're acting like he was like a freaking like random producer or something, or a camera guy in the back.
Again,
Damn, bro.
like I said before, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to be roasting on an open fire.
Nah,
Anyway, ladies and gentlemen,
he made it seem like. You know what it made it seem like? Ty Dillinger is Stan back in 06. He's just some guy.
Some random Joe Schmo.
Oh, jeez, guys,
Hey,
somebody in the
this
chat.
is why I
help
made us three amigos make
Help?
this.
You think
make this
people
one-
in chat are gonna help you with this one, bro? You walked yourself into that one, man. You walked yourself into that one, bro.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, I'm done for the night. I'm going to hit my exit. Good night, everybody.
Wah, wah, wah.
Oh, man. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, SmackDown, ladies and gentlemen, is in commercial.
He Samoan spiked some guy. Dude, what?
Earl, trust me.
We're only 41 minutes in, and you do that.
Earl, trust me.
41
Every
minutes
time,
into the
every
show.
time when I mispronounce shit, Tyler doesn't let me down either. Because there was one time.
No, I will roast the crap out of you guys for this.
Oh yeah, you would, because the fact that I will admit he has roasted me because I had a dyslexia moment. It said the was it the turnbuckle pad? I had said the turn was it?
You said turn pad buckle.
Yeah, and Tyler never really put that.
I was like, what the hell is a turn pad buckle?
I was like, I didn't really think of it at first until Tyler said so. I was like, what?
Oh my God. The Cardinals and the Cubs will take on each other tomorrow in London, England for the first time ever.
And Philly gets to do that next year.
Yep.
Yeah.
And currently we're
Gets
beating
to
the
go
Mets
over to
right
London
now.
for a game, for a series. I don't mind it. I don't mind going over to London, but don't have me wake up at like 9 in the morning.
Oh, that's the
starts at
NFL
12
for Christ's
noon.
sakes.
But that's for baseball. But at least they have it at noon. At least they have it at noon. They have some decency, unlike the NFL.
Yeah, first of all, like you have to get up like at least like 8 in the morning to watch the fucking NFL game.
Some guy is choking.
Oh,
what is eating bad food? What's happened? Some guy is choking backstage.
I'm like, oh god, it's like, help! I'm falling. I can't get up. Shut up, Grandma! Oh shit!
And Sheamus now is on the stage and he's saying something.
But overall, though, I mean, SmackDown's been pretty decent. It's been pretty solid so far.
My best friend, who was just some guy off the street.
Sheamus now, ladies and gentlemen, has called out Solo Sequoia for a match.
Shit,
And,
I would know
and
issues
here
with that.
comes Ronda Rousey.
Drowsy.
Comes Ronda Rousey and Shayna Baszler.
Bro said bleeding 3 times, there better be blood. He said bleeding 3 times in one promo.
And let's see what these two have to say. They got to cut a promo right here, right now on SmackDown. And here comes, and Raquel Rodriguez is sitting at ringside.
This is bad already. Okay, why is Ronda here? God damn it.
Hey, shit, I would rather listen to Shayna speak.
Ronda,
Shayna can actually cut a promo. Ronda just can't.
Let me just. Oh yeah. Oh no, she's not going to do a promo. Thank God. We're just going into the match. Good. Perfect. That's what we need for you to do.
And like I said before, Ronda can't wrestle, but she's better than Dana Brooke.
Oh yes.
She's better than Dana Brooke, at
Oh,
least.
this is the unification match. Okay.
Oh yeah,
So,
you know that. Yeah, they're winning the match. NXT,
um,
the NXT tag titles just need to
Alba
die.
Fire, right?
Those
Alba
tag titles,
Fire.
ever since they took them off Kaden and Katana, it's just been nothing but downhill ever since. That's all I'm
Because
saying.
Alba Fire and Elsa
they
Dawn.
immediately drafted the tag champs and onto the main roster when they could have just vacated the belts.
Well,
Now they're forced to freaking kill the titles off because they're on the main roster.
And plus, too, there's no women's tag division down in NXT no more.
No,
Right.
it's dead. They're all singles competitors. There's no tag division.
To be quite honest, good riddance. Because I think it also said to the fact that division
and
that,
here we go.
but the
You know
women's
what other tag belts just need to die is the regular freaking tag belts.
the undisputed tag belts.
Just get rid of them. Not the undisputed. I'm talking about the women's tag belts. Get
Oh
rid
yeah,
of them.
yeah. I mean,
Like cool. What they did initially, the concept is cool. Fine, more opportunities for the women, but the way they've booked it, terrible.
and there's been reports that they're trying to want to go back to square one, and because they really mishandled this idea. That's all I'm saying.
Shayna Baszler. Shayna
Boring.
Baszler. Yes. This match is not going to be good.
Hey, shit, I would rather watch Alba Fire and Isla Dawn wrestle all day, any day.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
at least they can fucking wrestle.
I'd rather those two than freaking Shayna and goddamn Ronda.
Well, Shayna
Oh.
can wrestle too. I'm not gonna cut her. I'm not gonna blame her for that.
But then you have. But then you
Now I
have
got a question: Is
Ronda
this heel
Bauchi.
versus heel? Like what's going on here?
I don't know, but the match is on the way, ladies and gentlemen, and Jessica Carr is your official. Oh, what a smack! Oh, Shayna Baszler now with a punch of her own, and up
Oh my god!
Isla Dawn is in the match now, and she's the legal lady in the match. And look out! Oh, what a super kick! And she covers 1, 2, no.
I'm sorry, I don't mean to make this joke, but why is Shayna Baszler dressed like a goddamn stormtrooper?
Oh shit! I just noticed that.
Why is she dressed like a
Ronda
goddamn
Rousey
stormtrooper
said-
right now?
Ronda Rousey said, "I want to tag in." So Ronda Rousey, Ronda Rousey, or Ronda Bauchi. Here we
Ronda
go.
Bacci.
Yeah, Ronda
Mamma
Bauchi
mia.
now. And look out! Oh,
I don't want to say Bouchy. I want
Oh.
to say I just call her Ronda Bacci.
yeah,
She can't wrestle. Yeah.
No, she can't. And look out! She's gonna do the arm bar. Oh,
And her
no.
goddamn meme mug looks fake as hell.
Yes.
I hate that meme mug. It's fake.
And everything about her is fake. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, I digress. And look, they tripped up Ronda
All
Rousey.
she has is a goddamn arm drag
Oh,
in her arsenal. That's it.
yes, and the arm submission.
That's it. That's all she has.
Right. This run of Ronda Rousey has been horrendous. It has been horrendous. Everything she does is horrendous. Her promos are horrendous. Everything about Ronda Rousey.
She just stay going after her first run.
Yeah, this run has been horrible. Oh, what a high knee!
If I'm going to be
1,
completely honest,
2, no.
I think she's bringing down the value of Shayna Baszler.
Yeah,
Because I mean, think about it. You know,
and
I mean,
look
look
out
at it,
now.
like,
Ronda
what-
Rousey whips.
and you can see the difference between the.
Kick in the leg.
Mm.
She kicked the hamstring, and look
Yeah,
out.
I have to agree with Rob. It's like she's bringing down the value of Shayna. Shayna is a great competitor to have on your
I mean,
roster.
shit. Look at from
And
her
Shayna-
time. Look at Shayna's time from NXT Black and Gold.
She was freaking dominant and she was
I was
scary.
like,
I liked her in
yes,
NXT.
I said, yeah, I'd rather keep my arm intact. Thank you very much.
Okay, we're going to go to commercial.
Bro would bend Sis would like bend your arm, your hands
I was
like that,
oh man.
and next thing she's stomping on your arm,
Yeah.
damn near breaking your arm.
If they gave you 50 grand to take that, would you do it?
Fuck no. I would
Yeah,
rather
that
I would
might
rather
make me
keep
go
my
to the
arm
fucking hospital.
in one piece. Thank you very much. It's not the,
Now
Yeah,
we'll give
Rhonda
you
can't
we'll
cut a
give
fucking
you
promo.
and right, and then she said we'll give you extra if you sell it.
nope.
Oh.
50K.
Oh, I'll be selling it legitimately, but I'll be selling it.
I'd rather
Ladies and gentlemen, SmackDown is in commercial right now. Boy, I'll tell you something, man. I'll tell you something. This match, I don't know about this match, man. Here's the thing. I said this on a couple of Raw watch-alongs a long time ago, that when these two ladies were called up, the NXT title should have been stripped. They should have been stripped of them, but the WWE did not want to go that route. They just wanted to unify these titles. I mean, there's no women's division. There's no women tag team match. So why would you want to do this? I don't understand
And
the
what was the
logic
initial
behind it.
and also what was the initial point of making those tag titles to begin with? If you're just gonna
Right,
go back to the reason why you made those damn titles by having, these tag titles be defended across 3 brands.
right.
It's not gonna work. It didn't work
No.
in the beginning. That's why the tag titles in NXT were created, was because of this shit. And now you're gonna go
Shame.
back. Now you're gonna go 10 steps back.
Well, that's what I say this before, and I'll say this again. WWE talks two sides out of their butt cheek, and that is the truth.
I mean shit.
This company doesn't know what they're doing anymore.
Hey shit. Why do you think DJ Storms knows when he first brought the idea? It's like, yeah, this shit's gonna fail. Because I already knew that this shit was gonna fail instantly, and look what happens. The shit's already
Yeah,
fucking
yeah,
DOA.
right. I mean, there's no tag team women's division. There's no
Except for
tag
the only
team.
one that's legitimate, credible tag team you have on the main roster. That's Kate and Katana. That's pretty much
Right,
about it. You
right.
got no division to build. If you were willing to build a division around that, build around them. That's all I'm saying.
You got Kaden Katana. You have Isla Dawn and Alba Fire, and you have Ronda Rousey and Shayna Baszler. That's only your 3 teams. So you can't have a whole division based on just 3 teams.
No, you can't. You got to have more than that.
And also, we can't exclude the men's division. That's also shit.
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
I mean, the WWE does not respect their tag team division, so, and
This is why tag
sad.
team wrestling's kind of been like the most form of in terms of the matches. Like it's not been really the most popular in the last say 5 to 10 years.
Nor is it invested
If
worthy.
you go back to the late 90s, early 2000s, like what was the one thing that they really focused on? It was tag team heavy from the late 90s, early 2000s.
You're absolutely right, Rob.
I mean,
That's
shit,
the
you
right insight.
you had teams like the Hardy Boys, the APA, freaking
Edge and Christian,
Christian,
you said the Dudley Boys,
the
The
Dudleys,
Rockers.
the Rockers.
No. We're talking about late 90s. We're talking about late 90s, not 80s.
Oh, I'm sorry. My bad.
You got the Hardy Boys, you got the Dudleys, you had
The Brothers
the
of
APA,
Destruction.
you had
Yeah.
the Brothers of Destruction. Yeah,
I
that
mean, the list can
division
go on
was
and
so
on.
deep.
Hell, if you look at the 2000s,
the Nation of Domination.
Yeah, thank you, Nation of Domination. Very underrated faction as fucking hell. Even though
Nation of Domination. You had the reformed. Freaking Legion of Doom.
Right.
Yep,
For
and
a
you
little
said
bit.
Deuce and Domino before let's really fucked that really what bad.
No,
terribly.
we're talking late 90s. We're talking late 90s.
Oh, late
We're not
90s.
talking 2000s was where it was starting to really go to shit.
Look out. But Shayna. Oh, Insecurity. And both ladies are down.
Take another shot because he said Enziguri.
Yeah.
Man, we be blackout freaking drunk, bro.
Well, I'm taking a shot of Coke, basically.
Look out. Oh, Shayna Baszler now knocks her off the apron. Oh, what a high knee. And what, 1, 2? No.
No, I'm not going to laugh. Not going to laugh.
All right, I'm going to be right back. I'm going to be right back. So I have to get my tablet.
All right, man.
All right. So, ladies and gentlemen, Shayna Baszler. Now, Shayna Baszler missed. And let's see what's going on here. She's grabbing the ankle. She's pushing her off. She pushes her off, and she's got the tag. Isla Dawn now is in the ring, and she's on the House of Fire. She clotheslines Shayna Baszler. Ooh, she kicks her in the stomach. Ooh, what a roundhouse kick by Dawn. And look out. Oh, and look out. And she's, insecure. And she's going up to the she's going up to the top rope. Dawn down with a Meteora. And then she does counts. 1, 2, no. No. Stevie G, how are you? Hit that like button. Thank you very much for joining us tonight on Smackdown. Look out. Look out. The referee's trying to separate these two ladies. Oh, she pounds her on the back to Shayna Baszler. And look out. Oh, Rousey now kicks her in the gut with a Kitafuda clutch. She got her in the Kitafuda clutch. She's got the elbow fire now. Oh, what a Santon bomb. And she throws Shayna Baszler outside. And a Torpe Suicida. And then she says, come on, tag me. She tags her. And Shayna Baszler now is sucking wind on the mat. And look out. Oh, Baszler now reverses it. And here she comes with the Kitafuda clutch. She can a Kitafuda clutch. And look out, Ronda Rousey. Look out, Ronda Rousey with an arm bar. And that's it. They both tap. So Shayna Baszler and Ronda Rousey are the new NXT Tag Team Champions.
Good riddance.
Unified WWE Tag Team Champions Shayna Baszler and Ronda Rousey. Or Ronda Lousy, whatever you want to call her.
I think she's more drowsy than lousy.
No. That wasn't a war. That was I don't know what you would call that match.
Boring.
Right. Yeah. That is true. That is true. I would agree with that assessment.
That was terrible.
Yep. Okay, now
hate-
they're cutting a promo.
Oh shit. Let's just make matters worse by cutting a shitty ass promo.
And then now here comes Raquel Rodriguez. She's coming in the ring and she's got a microphone. And let's see what she says. That we
Jesus
never
Christ,
lost.
Ronda's so cringe.
Shit, it's bad enough that I'd rather listen to Tiffany Stratton actually speak on the mic.
I don't know who's we, but we've heard everybody from limb. So who you got? Oh, here comes Liv Morgan. Liv Morgan is coming down to the ring, and she's returned to SmackDown.
And did she just have shoulder surgery not that long ago?
I
would have.
I don't know what's going on here.
But then again, they're not even
She
telling.
had a shoulder injury, but she's back on SmackDown.
Oh, wait a minute. She's back. She's back.
To be quite honest, I'm not gonna lie. I actually did not mind Liv and Raquel as the women's tag champions because at least they're fun to watch as a tag champs. I'm going to be honest with you.
I smell a match at SummerSlam, fellas.
I could see it. I think this is more. No, because
Morgan and Rodriguez will take on Ronda Rousey and Shayna Baszler for the unified tag team titles at SummerSlam.
That makes sense. So isn't Raquel in the Money in the Bank ladder match?
I think so.
Let me double check because I feel like she is.
Sheamus is taking on Solo Sequoia, and that match is official, and it's happening tonight here on SmackDown.
Yeah, funny enough, because I actually texted Tyler. The one thing I did not know about Headbanger Mosh that the dude he's from Cherry Hill. I never picked up on it.
Bro has a very obvious Southern New Jersey accent. You didn't know he was from
Here's the
South
thing,
Jersey.
Tyler, I've lived in the South for so long, like I don't know what a
Who
South
is
Jersey
that?
accent. Headbanger Mosh,
Oh, Headbanger Mosh.
or remember the Attitude Era? He was known as Chaz in 1999.
Right.
Even though he was more of a jobber than anything.
Or he was in that one shitty ass gimmick too that makes people want to friggin' projectile friggin' vomit. You know what I'm talking about.
Oh well, I've seen worse.
Remember frickin' Leave It to Beaver frickin' knockoff with the frickin' incest?
Yeah, I remember that. Actually,
frickin' makes me want to frickin' projectile frickin' vomit.
And
bro.
that would have been what was that late 90s? What before the beginning of 2000? If I'm not remember correct.
I don't know. It was the beginning of 2000 when they did that shit.
Oh, I haven't gotten there yet.
Yeah.
Oh, and speaking of which, me and Tyler, we are back and bringing back our retro watch-alongs for WWF.
We gotta stop throwing you guys over and just stop
screwing everything up. It's like fuck,
bro. Yeah, his job kept screwing stuff up. We didn't mean to do it, but we just like completely stopped doing the shows, the retro streams. We gotta stop doing that, you know.
Well, especially with the current job now.
With the new job, he's able to do it. So we're gonna stop doing that and screwing you guys over.
So
because you guys don't deserve that.
Like Friday, SmackDowns can stay. The retro. Well, Money's just gonna. Well, we'll have to wait and see once because I think Money might be a little bit of a problem. But actually, no. I think because I'm not far out from Belmar anyway, so I should be home by between 6:10, 6:15 at the latest.
Wait a minute, you live in Belmar now?
I still live in Gloucester, but my new job's in Belmar.
Oh, okay.
Bro, you got a beer with you? Was that it? Oh, it's a Stone Cold beer.
No, that's not a beer.
Oh.
It's Black Rifle coffee.
Never actually tried Black Rifle coffee.
It's coffee made by veterans.
The only thing, the only thing coffee in it, like other can or bottle, I go with like the Starbucks. Like those glass those iced coffee in those glass bottles.
Yeah.
Yo, the freaking the ding dong ones.
Oh yeah.
Oh my god, them things are heavenly. The ding dong coffees.
Never had it.
Bro, it's like the Hostess. You know the Hostess ding dong cakes.
Snack cakes.
The snack cake.
Oh, they made it in
coffee form, and it's so good.
Interesting. Just to let everybody know, ladies and gentlemen, if you didn't hear the announcement, Monday Night Raw, we're going to have the Women's Money in the Bank Summit. All of the women that are in the Money in the Bank match will have a summit, and that will happen this Monday night on Raw.
So actually, okay, so I was wrong.
Well, we all know every part of that summit's gonna be a minute long.
Or there's going to be a brawl coming out. It's kind of funny, like if you looked at the last few years or so, like you had some superstars pointing that outside. It's like, have you not seen, or was it? I think it was either like Dean Ambrose before he left. Or was it? Who was it? Someone roasted Adam Pearce for that on the contract. There was like a contract signed. This was about a year or two ago. It's like you know how this goes. Like, there's it's just
okay. So Grayson Waller effect is now on the air.
Oh God!
Yeah, you can't have a contract. You can't really have a contract signing without a brawl breaking out, though.
Yeah.
Right.
Oh,
there was one contract signing that I know of that didn't end in a brawl, which shocked me.
Yeah, talk about breaking the fourth wall.
Right. So now the Grayson Waller effect, ladies and gentlemen.
Goody. You ever
when are we going to see this guy in a match? Seriously.
I don't know. Ask WWE.
Too fucking entertaining not to have a match on the main roster.
And let's see who's his guest today. In the hottest talk show, the Grayson Waller effect.
Yeah, we were just talking about this. What, like last night, like a day or two ago, like the Fatal 4-Way. Or it was on our show. Damian brought up
a joke. That was a joke that we were talking about last night.
Well, could you imagine that somehow the WWE pull that off? That would be funny.
Races back to weeks of the Grayson Waller effect. Yes. I like all of the plants on the set. Pretty Deadly is on their way to the ring, and they are
goody,
the guests.
Breezango 2.0 for Christ's sakes.
And now they are just Zach, how are you? Gotta fill that 3 hours. You absolutely right, Zach. And here comes Pretty Deadly, ladies and gentlemen. And they're going to be on the Grayson Waller effect next here on SmackDown.
Am I watching an episode of NXT? What the hell?
Yeah, pretty much.
Grayson Waller effect was freaking Pretty Deadly. What the? Okay.
God, those fucking crop tops are so stupid.
Can I ask you all something? That move that they do in the ring, where they do with those hand jobs and all of that, does that remind you of?
I'm sorry, my when you said that, my brain went into a
Wait, what happened? What was that?
No, what I was gonna say is that that hand gesture that they do there with that
said hand job, and I started cracking up.
Yeah, I should have never said that. But anyway,
you did not just say it. Oh my god, bro!
No, I didn't mean. Well, okay.
You gave me extra firepower to roast you now. Thanks.
Oh gosh! Why did I keep doing this to myself? Anyway,
you keep attacking yourself, bro.
Hey, you're walking right into it.
Yeah. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen,
you're walking right into those traps, bro. You gotta stop doing that.
What's the name of that? What's the name of that wrestler that's in Ring of Honor, and he has those.
Are you talking about Dalton Castle?
Yes, that's what their moves look like.
And the boys and the peacock and everything else.
The boys, the way they do with that hand gesture and all of that.
Hey, look, I find it very entertaining. Like I said, in terms of the wrestling aspect of Pretty Deadly, they're not that bad in the ring. It's the character I just don't like.
Right.
It's just Fandango 2.0.
Honestly, I do miss Fandango anyways, because I was just fucking that. Like, ever since he got that picked up that went over Jericho at WrestleMania, the dude's been fucking over ever since then.
Who?
Fandango, when he picked up.
Yes.
Remember when Jericho said that his name was Fandango?
Yes.
Yeah. Oh, that'd be funny. When Kevin Owens.
Raphael.
Can we please, for the love of God, please Kevin Owens to say they beat Pretty Deadly.
Yeah.
They're gonna retain it.
You gotta have Kevin Owens just freak the hell out.
Like, I don't know even where that even started from. Whoever wrote that, that's a big thumbs up for him. Just blowing up, which is just gives me my laughs. Well, especially the memes too. Like,
no crop top.
First of all, bitch, you never pull out crop tops unless you're a fucking muscular. That's a whole different situation.
Let me ask you something, Robert. Would you wear that outfit?
Fuck no way. Look, I'm big, but you're not paying me enough money to fucking wear that. Because if you're gonna ask me to wear that, I'm gonna smack some. I don't even go full Will Smith on somebody. I ain't kidding.
If you
keep my crop top's name out your freaking
fucking mouth. What
And next week in London on SmackDown
show. What's with the whole Yes Boy thing?
I don't know.
Hey, that's pretty much what they got them over on NXT, and the crowd actually loved it.
If Pretty Deadly thinks that they're going to win the tag team belts next week on SmackDown.
Not yet. For me, I think it's too soon for them. But do I see them further down the road? Yeah, sure. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
It's just I think it's too soon, but I don't mind them give the exposure to be in the title picture, which if you look at the men's tag division, it's not great, but I kind of seen it from like a different light. Yeah, they're not going to win, but it's nice to actually give them exposure and actually let them. I would say get that seasoning, as you say, when you put the
Right.
steak on the grill and add that salt, pepper, all that
Right.
like good stuff.
And don't forget to
Why
say
is it every time it just goes to food? Every single time.
Well, actually, that was on me.
Yeah, I had nothing to do with it this time. I'm the innocent
Yeah, you
one.
didn't do it this time, but every time we have you on stream, it's always food.
I'm sorry, but you know I do use them for entertainment purposes. Ladies and gentlemen. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, this segment is boring. I'm sorry. I can't deal with this. Oh my gosh. Can we go to another match, please? I feel like this promo is very overscripted and it's not getting to the point, and I don't know what the point of this is. I really don't. Ladies and gentlemen, while this promo is going on and on and on, I just want to welcome everyone to the streams. I'm Earl Cole, that's Rod, that's Tyler, and you're watching the Smackdown Watch Along here on the Hardcore Sports Network, Philly Sports Talk, and All Star Sports Network. And
Absolutely.
we greatly appreciate it. And thank you very much for coming in tonight. We hope you had a great Friday morning, Friday afternoon, and now a great Friday evening.
Even though the ring fucking sucks, but that's
Right,
besides the point.
exactly. Tomorrow night, ladies and gentlemen, we're gonna here's something that won't suck. Collision will
I
happen
mean, if you look
tomorrow
at the
night.
match card on paper, if it all goes well, that'd be a fantastic go home show.
Yes, and here comes the Street Profits.
Thank you. And also, can you please turn that fucking team heel, please, for the love of Christ?
Yes.
That would be very helpful.
The Street Profits? What the hell?
Yeah, the Street Profits are confronting Pretty Deadly.
Okay.
You guys haven't been properly introduced to the smoke. Up, and we want the smoke. So now the Street Profits are going to challenge Pretty Deadly, and they will have a match next here on SmackDown.
Honestly, I have no issues with that.
And that is coming up next here on Friday Night SmackDown as we go to commercial. Oh, ladies and gentlemen, tomorrow night we will present to you AEW's Collision Go Home show from Toronto, Ontario, Canada. Guys, let me ask you something. What do you think about the news about the Hardys getting a break?
Honestly, I think and I don't mind it because number one, they're not as young. They're not as young as they used to be. Because Matt Hardy's already pushing 50. I think Jeff is like somewhere in his early 40s, maybe a little bit older than that. Because I can't tell because he do freaking wear his face paint each and every week on television, right. So that's kind of really hard to tell. But they've been around for over 25 plus years, give or take. I mean, like who knows? I mean, we've seen at times Matt's body. I think at some point, Matt and Jeff, maybe at some point when the time comes, their bodies are not going to be able to do what they normally would do when they were, in the prime of their careers, when they were younger. I think right now they're in I guess you'd say the twilight of the careers. I mean, at the end of the day, they're already wrestling first ballot Hall of Famers as it is. Probably going to go down with the greatest tag teams of all time. So I have no issue. I'm not opposed to them actually wanting a break. Because think about it, because AEW's got it's got a really nice deep tag division.
Right.
So I mean.
Save time and money with Progressive's home.
So I would agree. I think it's time that they They take the
I mean, I'm not just gonna say
hiatus.
make them jobbers, but at least make them have their matches competitive, like they're actually or will. Because I think they're gonna be willing to put talent over. I mean, they're not what you want to actually make jobbers, but I would say at least have them very competitive and actually lose in competitive fashion. And you want to build new stars, and I think that's what I think. If the Hardy Boys want to do that, I think I wouldn't have no problems with that.
Right.
At the end of the day, they're all they're at the end of the day, they're old. Let's just call for what it
yeah,
is.
well, you can tell that the years in the ring have caught up with them. I mean, they
Mm-hmm.
could barely walk. They could barely do things that they used to in the ring, and they move very slowly now. They are not the Hardys that we saw when they first debuted in the WWE. The ring, all that ring bumps have caught up with them, and you can plainly see it. And they do need a break.
I
They
mean, shit.
need
Look at
a
the matches
break.
they had with Edge and Christian and the Dudleys for like through the different iterations
Yeah,
of the TLC matches. Like look how many of the
right,
bumps they've taken from that.
right,
And they
exactly.
finally caught, like you said, they caught up with them.
Yeah, and Zach Lag Man Max says, I'm pretty sure I saw a video of Jeff getting another DUI.
I don't think so. I have not
I
seen that.
I don't I haven't seen that. I haven't seen that.
No, there hasn't been reports out that he had another DUI.
No, I never seen anything like that on the internet.
Plus, I mean, if you looked at how no, and like Earl said, look, Jeff is not the fleet footed as he used to be,
Right.
but you could tell like he actually worked his ass off to get clean.
Yeah, because AEW said don't come back until you're clean.
Right.
WWE countless times. We're gonna need you in about a month, so kind of rush the process.
Right, exactly. You're right, Tyler. They
AEW
didn't.
is like, don't come back until you're clean.
I mean,
I think there was another ultimatum. We said like if you don't come back, or we'll just terminate your contract.
right, exactly.
So
And
I think that's why I think a lot. I think a lot of these other companies need to follow from AEW if we're going to have people, and at times you really can't. I mean, look, sometimes you really can't blame Jeff because especially all the shit he had to go through, and also
Right.
let's be real, the bumps and because let's be real, this business is grueling on the body. Like you've seen.
But here's the thing, though: it's not the pain pills anymore; it's the drinking.
It's the drinking. It's everything. It's everything mixed. It's a
He's
combination.
fine when it comes to drugs because he doesn't take drugs like he did back then. It's the drinking.
He can't seem to escape his demons, and that's the problem.
And that's why I felt bad for Jeff because that shit I can relate to that a little bit. Not saying it's from addiction, trying to be an addict, but yeah, when you can't escape your demons, you need like other painkillers or alcohol.
Right. And
I
and
remember I almost drink heavily when I was like severely depressed. Let's be real. Not look recommended. Piece of advice: don't fucking do it because that's the worst combination you want to ever have when you're depressed and you want to drink too much.
yeah, and then take or try to do a combination of mixed pills and drinks. That's not a good idea.
But if you ever need, like, try to seek professional help if you're not feeling right. And for those who are asking or wondering what I'm munching on, is a buffalo chicken sandwich from Domino's.
Why is Montez just so goofy for no reason?
I have no idea. Aspen. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen. Anyway, what a right hand. Pete Wilson, and he tags in his partner and whip to the rope. Oh, double shoulder block. Look out. Oh, and he covers 1, 2, no, 2 count only. Oh, what an uppercut. I think Pretty Deadly needs to win this match to keep the momentum going for next week's go home show
I
on
agree.
SmackDown. Oh, look out, what a right hand. I done. and he tags in Montez Ford. He whips him to the ropes, and what a drop kick! And another drop kick. Kip Wilson gets a drop kick. Oh, oh, what a backhand slap. Uh-oh, he's going to rip his... Oh, he ripped his shirt off.
Oh, damn.
He took the shirt off. And look out. No, low bridge, and both Pretty Deadly are out. And now he's going to put it on. He's going to try it on. Why is he acting goofy in the ring when he's trying it on? I mean, this is ridiculous.
Because he's a goofy guy. That's why people love Montez.
Oh, Tope Suicida.
That's why people love Montez. Yeah,
right.
Yeah, that is true.
Yep. And we're going to commercial.
I love how Dog is just like, what the hell are you doing, bro?
I know. Cincinnati leads the Braves 11-7.
Ellie De La Cruz, has a cycle which is 7th in franchise history of the Cincinnati Reds. And speaking of which, our Phillies are kicking the crap out of the Mets 5-1 in the top of the 7th. So
right. It couldn't have happened to a better team. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen,
the Mets are kind of right now at rock bottom. They're 34-40.
Well,
yeah, they're shit. If we can't sweep them, then we got fucking issues.
I mean, shit, we knocked Kodai Senga out of the game after putting up
right.
three on them.
Right.
And actually two. Technically two. Actually, one of them was unearned. And Trey Turner comes through with the 2-run single. And right now, Soto's our 7th inning dude right now, currently.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I've been also seeing on Twitter too. Yeah, JD, even though some mistakes may be bad or something, but he did make it. And him and who am I thinking of now? Not JD, but DJ Storms. Why do I keep forgetting about him? But yeah, they both said they need to cut the shit with this with Grayson Waller because he's been on the main roster for 2 months and hasn't done jack shit.
But I agree with all of that. I mean,
all she's done was his talk show. That's it.
Yeah, and we all agree with that. We all in the broadcast, we all agree with the same thing.
I mean, the dude's is a phenomenal talent.
He needs to wrestle. I'm tired of this Grayson Waller effect show. The show is boring. It's uninspired. It's just like with that ding dong segment. I mean, these talk shows are dumb. These concepts are dumb. They don't work.
Obviously, I give WWE credit though. They finally cut the shit. They finally cut the shit with the Ding Dong segment, so we haven't really seen that.
Yeah, thank God.
So that's a big plus. But now you got to do the same thing with the Miz TV hasn't really been relevant the last 5 years. Who else has a fucking talk show? Kind of a talk show segment besides Grayson Waller, the Miz, Bailey.
That's it.
I think that's it.
It's just those 3.
So Damian Hernandez says, so you mean to tell me they sent the NXT Women's Tag Team Champs to fucking main roster just as to get embarrassed?
Yep.
I mean, you ain't wrong.
Unfortunately,
you ain't wrong about that. I'm ready for Sheamus and Solo match. So
I think that's gonna be a really nice match.
Damian says KO. Well,
so obviously have a Solo win this one. Like I said, just keep it just for the momentum purposes.
Right.
Going into the Money in the Bank. Right now, I don't think Sheamus is even on the show. On Money in the Bank.
Right.
Damn.
And now Pretty Deadly now. And the Street Profit match is continuing. Oh, what a headbutt. And look out. Look out. Look out. Oh. Now Wilson now is down. Montfort is down. Tomorrow we are in Monroe, Louisiana. This Sunday we're in Mobile, Alabama. And this Monday night,
Sweet
we're in Savannah.
Alabama.
And this Thursday, we are in Dublin, Ireland.
Top of the morning to you fucking wankers. Hey, sorry. Look, when you have a good part of English and Irish and your runs through your blood in your family, that you'll get that shit a lot.
The Raw brand Insecurity.
Shit, I'm out of soda. Fuck.
And then look
Yeah,
out.
if you had alcohol, if you had alcohol and you bet yourself to drink every time he says that, you'd be blacked out, freaking drunk.
And that is true by Damien. Yeah, KO hasn't really done the KO shit. I think KO has finally cut that segment away from him. Which I really didn't really mind.
Even when he did the KO show, it wasn't constant.
No, because I mean, if you do it every once in a while, sure, I have no issues with that. And let him wrestle after, let's say if you do one segment, like say 1 week for a segment.
Oh, what a pounce!
And keep him wrestling for
1, 2, no. No, but you know something? Let me just say something here. You can't compare KO show to the other shows that we're talking about because KO wrestles. He's the tag champ.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah. He
that's the point I'm trying to make. But like they don't do it like every single fucking week though. That's the point I'm trying to make. That's what I'm saying. They only
use it for special occasions.
Like
KO show.
What do they do it for? Is it they did one for was it? I would say it would have been a preview in the what was it? Was it? It's not Money in the Bank. What was the fucking last paper?
Wilson now.
Oh God, nothing's gonna drive me fucking nuts. What was the last paper?
1, 2, 3. He got him by putting his foot on the rope.
They did one for WrestleMania, but that was a cop out because that turned into a match between him and Stone Cold.
No, I mean as of recently.
As of recently, I don't know.
I can't. Honestly, I have no issues with that finish of the match.
No,
Night of Champions. I think it was. Thank you, Damien. I think it was Night of Champions.
It was Night of Champions because they were building up for it. But yeah, I didn't mind that finish.
I mean, it makes sense because
1, 2. He put his foot on the rope and he took his scarf or that shirt and he tied his partner's legs so that the momentum will still be on.
Honestly, I feel like doing a KO show before a pay-per-view, for me, if you do like a talk show like that before a pay-per-view and like do like a quick preview of it, hey, I'm fine with that. But if you don't do it on a fucking weekly basis, and that's just pretty much you ruin the whole, pretty much a portion of the show.
Right. When they're doing Grayson Waller, the Grayson Waller effect, it was always for feuds that he was in.
But
except for one, and that was Braun Breaker versus Carmella. But other than that, it was always feuds that he was in.
Right. We're showing you Charlotte Flair last week on the Grayson Waller effect. And here comes Bianca Belair. And I believe her heel turn is coming very soon.
Yeah.
They showed glimmers of it last week on SmackDown when she sounded frustrated with the whole process.
And it's not just that, but she also mentions something importantly. She'll watch by ringside. So there's that could be also another way they'll tease it. Like she'll somehow get involved and screw Charlotte Flair, and that will lead to a rivalry between Bianca and Charlotte
right
down the road. Which, let's be real, yeah. I want that to happen so Bianca can kick the crap out of her. I'm just saying.
Right. Agree.
Even though it's kind of weird, even though it's PG television, I don't know. Like, well, I don't mind the outfit choices, but sometimes it's like, are you really trying to push the boundaries? Because I mean, you're on PG television a little bit.
And here comes Charlotte Flair, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh,
Charlotte Flair is coming down to the ring, and she's gonna cut a promo next here on SmackDown.
Well, good thing I got that shit on mute.
Yes, Charlotte Flair, ladies and gentlemen, is coming out. Oh, she's got her ring gear on, so it looks like she's gonna have a match here on SmackDown.
I really don't give a fuck. I don't.
Boring.
I don't give a damn. Where's my damn remote to mute this shit?
Oh yeah, Tyler. By the way, Harper got ejected.
Ah, shit. That's what you recommend.
And here comes Charlotte Flair, ladies and gentlemen.
What the fuck? Jesus.
I really just don't care. Get her off my TV.
I just mute the TV, ladies and gentlemen, because
Hey,
I mean, look at her. I mean, come on now. I mean, she's so insulted to the women's division.
She's self-centered. She jumps the freaking line.
Yeah, and then next week she's got a championship match in London against Asuka. Oh my gosh! I hope Asuka missed her very good next week. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, I digress. Charlotte Flair versus Lacey Evans next here on SmackDown.
Good thing this shit's not on the goddamn pay-per-view. I'd been pissed off if it was.
Oh, what? Oh, oh no, Tyler. Oh no, please no.
no.
Oh no, Lacey Evans. Oh my gosh. Why is Lacey Evans still employed with the WWE? It's beyond me.
And if we quite
and is she all of a sudden a fucking babyface? Because Charlotte's a heel right now.
I don't know, Tyler. I don't think the WWE knows what they're doing with Lacey Evans. They have tried so many different gimmicks, and the fans just soured on it. It's just
they gave her a military gimmick, and then like she had a good run with it because she was a face. Then they just randomly turned her heel for no reason. Like what? And then she says some shit on freaking social media, gets herself in trouble.
But yeah, they never punished her for that shit.
They didn't punish her. They just kept her on TV. Like, are you stupid?
Hey, double. See, that's where the double standard comes in. But if you're a guy saying every your grievances, you get punished. But if you're a woman, not so much because
She was mocking. Dude, she went on social media mocking people with autism.
Yeah, trust me. I see that all my time. I say, what the fuck?
She mocked people with freaking autism.
Oh, trust me. If I was even though
let me tell you something. For you to sit there and mock somebody because they have a learning disability, you've got to be a real douchebag. You really got to be a douchebag. Really.
Yep.
You got to be the biggest douchebag I have ever seen in my life. How in the world could you sit there and mock and demean somebody who has a learning disability? That is disgusting.
And also too, like
that sickens me.
Ain't kidding. You ain't kidding.
I think you should not be mocking anybody of disability, education problems, or what. That's disgusting. That makes me violently ill.
And that's and like I said, that's where the double standard comes in. But if a woman says that who's employed with the WWE, there's no repercussion because knowing that when you get punish a woman, or it's if it's any wrestling promotion for that matter, you could imagine the backlash that other promotion gets. See, that's where I said that's where the double standard comes in because that's where the men pretty much take all the brunt, all the bullshit. Basically, that's all I'm saying.
And I agree with you, Robert. And
this
again,
double standard bullshit.
Yeah.
And see, for me, that's kind of not fair because I mean, yes, Mustafa Ali, shouldn't have said what he said on social media. Yeah, rightfully so, got reprimanded. But like I said, Lacey Evans did some stupid shit on social media, which you're not supposed to. In terms of if you're with the WWE, because I think they have
but here's your comparison. That's completely different. Completely fucking different. She mocked the damn people with autism, which she should have been taken off of TV and shit like that. You're trying to find a double standard by this. Mustafa Ali did not tweet anything nowhere close as bad. So should he be taken off TV? No. He wasn't even taken off TV.
No. I mean, anything you say on social media, you should not say it. And if you don't have anything positive to say,
They don't say it.
anything, don't say shit. Don't say it.
Hey, we got another S bomb out of Earl. But
Yep.
minus that little joke right there. But correct me if I'm wrong. It doesn't WWE like have like a zero tolerance, like a social media tolerance policy or something like that.
I'll tell you this much. I'll say this to you.
That's
You know,
Zero
their
tolerance.
mission
Zero tolerance.
statement.
Here's
their
the
mission
thing.
statement-
First off, she's wearing a fucking hat that makes freaking Smokey the Bear pissed off.
Right.
yeah.
Secondly, you put her in this gimmick that should be a babyface gimmick, not a heel gimmick. Yep, she's babyface. She embraced the crowd.
Right.
Even
So now
though
we're on the way,
She's a
ladies and
face.
gentlemen.
All of a sudden, she's a face. Like, what? The hell are you doing?
make
Make
it
up
make
your
sense.
fucking mind with this damn gimmick.
And correct me if I'm wrong. Even Sergeant Slaughter had always had his issues with her as well.
Yes, he
Bro,
did.
dude, Sergeant Slaughter ripped her on freaking social media for this shit.
And honestly,
And then here's the thing: the gimmick change is not her fault. That's WWE. The hat's not her fault either. That's WWE.
Oh, what a kick by Charlotte.
And also another thing too. Her randomly turning heel with this gimmick is on WWE, not her.
oh yeah,
But I do agree. She should not be on TV for what she tweeted.
at least reprimand her in a way.
Sergeant Slaughter knockoff. Well, yes,
well,
Stevie G,
thank you.
yeah, I agree with
And
that.
she's just there. She's just there now,
And
jogging
look
out to
at- oh,
Charlotte.
And look how Lacey Evans now grabs the hair of Charlotte and she pulls her down.
She's a glorified jobber now because of this shit. Like this is dumb. I mean, do you really expect WWE to do anything to Lacey Evans with the disability? Do you mean y'all get that Gold does? Here's the thing: Gold did not have a retard. What you're saying, right?
Like a
He did not
mental
have that
retardation.
shit. He didn't have mental retardation. You know what he had? He had a stutter.
Yeah,
He had a stutter. That's completely different from mental retardation.
Right.
shit. I mean, if you go back to some of the gimmicks that don't fly today, look at UG for crying out loud.
Right.
Eugene. No, but here's the thing. But
Yikes!
here's the thing, though. Have you noticed? Have you noticed when Triple H was running the company, Lacey Evans was nowhere close to TV.
Oh
No.
yeah,
Now that Vince is back running the company, Lacey Evans is magically back on our TV set.
Yep.
and Sean Ross said,
Charlotte
you
now
know,
with the
He's
figure
the
eight.
same guy. He's the same
Thank
guy.
God.
Hold on. He's the same freaking guy who made the Eugene character. Same guy. Tell me if that's not messed up. He's the same guy who pushed the kid in a wheelchair down the freaking down the freaking hallway because he was evil. Same
Yeah.
guy who had Brock Lesnar push Zach Gowen down the flight of stairs in a
oh,
wheelchair.
yeah, I forgot
Oh
about
snap!
that.
Oh snap! Oh,
So you tell me if Vince isn't back with this shit.
Asuka now is beating the stew out of Charlotte Flair. She's beating the stew, and she's got one shoe off, and she's got one shoe on,
Girl, you can let go now.
and
Oh, damn.
and she salutes Charlotte.
Okay.
As she
Okay,
leaves the
I gotta
ring.
say it. I gotta say it. Asuka's adorable as hell. She kicks her in the face and it does a little dancey dance and then attacks her again.
Yeah,
That's adorable as hell.
with her shoe off. Women's title next week on SmackDown.
Bro, just by Asuka's personality, she must be like the greatest person off screen.
Yeah, but I just wish that they would not book her as an 8-year-old. I just, it's
She's
just
not being booked as an 8-year-old. She's just a fun-loving woman. That's not being an 8-year-old.
the way the goo coming out of her mouth and the way they make her speak, and it's just a disservice to her. It really
Not
is.
really, not really. The goo thing is just her with the Miss thing. That's fine. But she's not being booked as an 8-year-old. She's being booked as a fun-loving woman.
All right, all right.
That's not an
I
issue.
guess I can't win then. All right, okay, okay. If you like
Hey,
the
is this some
bookers,
guy again getting punched in the throat?
Oh, here we.
oh, God,
Oh
Jesus.
man.
Earlier tonight, some guy got hit in the face.
Okay. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, here comes Solo Sequoia.
You get your ass in the middle of that ring because you punched some guy backstage.
Yeah, yeah, he did.
I'm, I'm not, dude. I'm not gonna stop ribbing you. I'm not
um,
gonna stop.
the Solo Sequoia now is coming backstage, and he is ready for the SmackDown main event against Sheamus.
Holy shit! It's the
Yeah.
SmackDown main event already.
Yeah,
Yes.
I was just about to say, like, what the fuck happened? Like, it was
Yeah.
just,
Bro, we blink and SmackDown is almost over. What the hell?
Yes.
this is why I love 2 hour shows, because you can. Because look, yeah, if it's good or bad, you can fit a lot of shit in 2 hours. Rather than
And here's the thing. Here's the difference. Last week's episode dragged on because it was so bad. This week wasn't really that bad.
I mean, with a couple stinker segments, but that's
Couple stinkers here and there, but it really wasn't that bad.
The women's division matches were poo poo
should they
garbage.
Well, should never been on the.
But it honestly wasn't a bad show.
No, I mean it wasn't. I'm
It's an
not going to say
improvement.
it.
It's an improvement
a
this
slight
week.
improvement. They gave us a receipt. They gave us a.
I just watched next week be fucking hot garbage.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think next week the go home show should be strong, but we will see.
We'll see.
We will see. We
I
will
mean, shit. I
definitely
mean,
see.
look at AEW. Yeah, there were times. I mean, look, when you got Collision coming up tomorrow night, but we look at that match on paper. If he execute it well, that's what you want in a go home show, as you know, Earl always alludes. Because if you don't have a strong go home show, you know, how do I put this?
You don't want a weak go home show. You don't want that because the momentum going into the pay per view.
It doesn't really hit the same, so to speak.
Right, and you want people to get invested in the pay per view. So in order for you to get the crowd interested in the pay per view, you have to have a strong go home show. That is your winning formula. That is the winning formula, and that is the success. You cannot have a poor go home show
Because I
into a
mean,
pay per view.
and to add to Earl's point, they say a week go home show, you pretty much bring down the value of your pay per view for that month.
Right.
Because think about it, we've seen that twice already. Not to, with WWE, when you don't have a poor build and poor go home shows. Now, granted, yes, the elimination show was actually a really solid show, which is very surprising.
Right.
But besides, if you take the elimination chair out of the equation, the Royal Rumble was a complete flop this year.
Half of WrestleMania was half.
WrestleMania in a way, but it was WrestleMania this year wasn't bad, but like I said, it was half baked. But I'd rather take half baked than a complete shit show.
Right.
So
like Royal Rumble, that was
at least WrestleMania for 2 nights was actually you could watch from start to finish, and well,
even night 2 wasn't really that terrible.
I mean,
it's just like you could.
There was a little clunker in night number 2, which I didn't care for.
There was a little bit of a clunker, but it really wasn't that bad. Think about it.
If you would have just take out that clunker, night number 2 would have been okay. But I think night number 1 was way better than night number 2.
I agree.
Yeah, night number 1 was perfect. Night number 2 had that clunker, but that was it.
Because usually, if you think about the last few WrestleManias, usually when night 1's usually good, night 2's always goddamn awful. But look, this past WrestleMania, night 2 was actually, I would say it's not on par, but it was close to being on par with night 1 in terms of what you had. Yes,
you had great night 1, and you had a tolerable night 2.
Which, I mean, shit, I will take tolerable than, what we've seen at the Royal Rumble was a complete fucking flop. So now, this, especially with Money in the Bank coming up, this is a big test for Money in the Bank, especially because you're on the road to SummerSlam, which is another big, because it's one of the big 4, if I'm not mistaken. Because you had the Royal Rumble. I'm trying to think of the big 4. Yeah, Royal Rumble. Oh my god, I'm going to draw a fucking blank here. The Royal Rumble's in January. Is it WrestleMania next? I think. What the hell's the fucking big? That's 2. What's up to WrestleMania?
Backlash.
No, I'm talking about the big 4. I'm drawing a fucking blank on this.
No, you have.
It's Royal Rumble.
Royal Rumble.
Okay.
Survivor Series. That's what I'm thinking of. It's Survivor Series.
So Bianca Belair has been barred from ringside next week in the championship match against Charlotte.
God dang it. But then again, every time when someone says you're barred from ringside, so a lot of times that does not work. So either
Bianca
way, I'm calling it now. I think Bianca's still going to find a way to get involved in this match, regardless. I'm going to leave it at that.
The O2 Arena is sold out for Money in the Bank, ladies and gentlemen. And so now next week on SmackDown, we're going to get the Women's Championship match. Asuka will take on Charlotte Flair.
Sorry to cut you out, Earl. But the big 4 you had the Royal Rumble, WrestleMania, SummerSlam, and Survivor Series. Use the big 4.
Right. And also next week, the Undisputed Tag Team belts are up for grabs. Next week,
I'd rather have
Grayson Waller Effect will have Logan Paul.
Oh, for the love of God, can we stop?
And Roman Reigns returns to London next week here on SmackDown.
I have a gut feeling they're going to let him hold that belt and break Bruno Sammartino's 8,000 plus day record for whatever fucking reason. Jesus Christ.
Oh, yeah. It's going to be an interesting go-home show for SmackDown next week here.
But I will say this too, where I'll give WWE a lot of credit, though. I'm actually kind of digging Roman Reigns' title reign, actually. It's starting to finally grow on me, because originally I fucking hated it. But if you think about it, it's just like the dude's been like shoved down our throats for when did he first make his debut? 2012? And he didn't
2012 with the Shield.
Trying to think, what was his solo? Was it 2014?
It
feels so fucking long ago.
It's like 2013 to 2014.
It was 2014. 2014. That was when Seth turned on him.
Oh yeah. Good Lord. God, it's 2014.
2014 was so long ago.
Yeah, it's
it is.
9 years ago. Hey, shit. Think about this too. 2024 will make it 10 years since 2014.
What the fuck?
Yeah, I know. Fucking know. Hey, shit, Tyler, we'll make it
the bell has rung, and we are underway.
2026 will be 10 years since we freaking graduated. What the fuck?
Yeah, I know.
And Sheamus now is beating the stew. He is beating the stew out of Solo Sikoa. Ladies and gentlemen, the SmackDown main event is on the air. Oh, look out. Sikoa now is teeing off on Sheamus in the corner. And Jessica Carr said, get him out of the corner now. Sheamus with a kick to the gut to Sikoa, uppercut to Sikoa. He whips Sikoa. Sikoa reverses it. And oh, what a kick to the face of Sikoa. Oh, he tried to give him a bro kick, but Sikoa rolls out of harm's way. Jessica Carr says, come in the ring. And let's see, 1. She says, get in this ring. Sheamus down with a clothesline to Sikoa on the floor. Don't forget, ladies and gentlemen, after this match, we will have AEW Rampage. Rampage will be coming on at 10 p.m. Eastern Daylight Standard Time.
Well,
and
I ain't fucking watching it.
And that will happen on TNT. Bang! What a right. Sikoa now. Oh, Sikoa is just beating the snot out of Sheamus with his shoulder block to the back. And Sheamus is now holding on to the ropes. And look at Paul Heyman. He likes what he sees. And now Sheamus now with an uppercut. Oh, They're just teeing off on one another here in the middle of the ring. Um, I hate to say this, but Sequoia needs to win this match to keep the momentum going for Money in the
total
Bank.
sense.
Sheamus now goes up to the top rope, and Sheamus now, look out, he's going to the top rope, and what a clothesline to Sequoia. He pinned Sequoia only gets a 1 count. Only gets a 1 count, ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen, don't forget, we will have Collision tomorrow night at 7:50 Eastern Daylight Saving. That's the go-home show for the Forbidden Door. And then Sunday, we will have the Forbidden Door at 7:50 Eastern Daylight Standard Time. And
Absolutely.
Sheamus now, Sequoia now is beating the stew out of Sheamus, and Sequoia now is just teeing off on Sheamus in the corner. Jessica Carr's trying to control these two men, but she's to no avail. And Sheamus now with a back elbow to Sequoia. He kicks Sequoia, and he rips Sequoia. No, and look out. Sheamus now. Oh, he clotheslined Solo right on the floor. Solo now is rolling out of harm's way. And Heyman looks worried. And bang! What a nasty clothesline by Sheamus. 10 beats of the bow. Here we go to Sequoia. And he said, yeah, I'm going to give you this spike in your own throat. And look out, Sequoia now. Oh, what an elbow to Sheamus. Oh, a back elbow to Sheamus. And another back elbow to Sheamus. Another back elbow. And Sequoia now is in the ring. Sheamus, ooh, kicks Sequoia in the stomach. And look out now. What is this fireman's carry on the edge of the ring? And what is he going to do? Is he going to wait? Sequoia is wiggled. He wiggles himself free. Sheamus is back into the ring post. And Sequoia now sweeps the legs of Sheamus, and he falls down on the edge of the ring. And now Sequoia picks up the Sheamus fireman's carry, Samoan drop on the floor, and Heyman likes what he sees, and we're gonna go to commercial. Yes, ladies and gentlemen. So far the SmackDown main event has been solid.
It's a solid main event.
Yes. Ladies and
Hey,
gentlemen.
my boy Zach from South Carolina's in here. Hey, bro.
Hey, Zach, how you doing? And
how you doing, brother?
Greetings from the,
Damien, I'm actually gonna clear this up right now. They've actually slated him for July to show up. He's not gonna show up now. They did say that he is signed, but they're waiting until July because they're already trying to build up a pay-per-view right now. So he won't come until, after Money in the Bank.
If you're talking about Carlito, ladies and gentlemen, Carlito is officially returning to the WWE. After several negotiation talk with Triple H, he has finally agreed to come to the WWE.
And you know for a fact, Zach, that the Usos are coming out in this match. And
of course.
But man, I'm telling you right now, that's the reason why Carlito has not shown up, Damien, is because they're already building up for a pay-per-view. They don't have any time to shoot him in.
And plus,
because we're only a couple weeks away from the pay-per-view. So they have to get through the pay-per-view, and then he's slated for what, July 7th?
I think so.
Yeah,
that's literally right after the Friday after Money in the Bank.
Is he still doing some indie shows though? In the time since
they're letting him finish up his dates. Yeah.
Okay, I figured
they're doing that too.
I believe he's supposed to come in on July the 7th. I believe.
It's July 7th.
Yeah, which is Madison Square Garden, which will be Yeah.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
No. What I'm saying is he'll be coming into the Garden show for SmackDown. When the
Yeah.
SmackDown rolls into Madison Square Garden, I will be there for Madison Square Garden, ladies and gentlemen, and I can't wait to sit and watch SmackDown unfold.
Bro goes to nearly every WWE event. Any chance he gets, that's a fan right there. I tell you that much. That's a fan right there.
Yes, I do, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, I do.
But yeah, that's early the Friday after Money in the Bank. That's when he's gonna
Yeah.
show up. That's the reason why he hasn't shown up now.
And ladies and gentlemen, just to let everybody know, um, I will be on
LWO
vacation.
needs him. That's what I'm thinking too. Me and Rob were talking about that the
Yeah,
other day. He's gonna be
yeah,
shooed into the LWO thing.
right.
He's
Just
gonna be
to
shooed in there.
they're showing you what's gonna go on Raw, and Rollins and Dominic Mysterio, ladies and gentlemen, will confront Cody Rhodes this Monday night on Raw. Also, ladies and gentlemen,
Bro's gonna be like Kevin Hart in that one show, and he's gonna be like koalaing Rhea while she points at freaking.
right. This Monday night we are in Savannah. So, ladies and gentlemen, the SmackDown main event has resumed, and Solo Sequoia now is stalking Sheamus.
Mm.
Like I said before, I'll say it again, ladies and gentlemen. Tomorrow night we will have the Collision Go Home show, and that starts at 7:50 Eastern Daylight Standard Time. We hope that you'll join us for that.
I feel like
Oh,
this is just. I feel like it's plain sad that the whole women's division is being used on Raw, but not SmackDown.
right.
That's kind of sad.
And ladies and gentlemen, Sequoia now looks like he's ready to. Let's see. He's going to back that thing up. No, he's not. Sheamus clothesline Sequoia down. Both men are down. Jessica Carr is checking in for both men. The WWE has eliminated, ladies and gentlemen, doing a 10 count on both wrestlers when they are down in the ring. They have eliminated that. The referees don't do that anymore. So, ladies and gentlemen, both men are down in the ring. And let's see what's going to go on here. Sheamus now is struggling to get to his feet. Solo is struggling as well and have no balance, but he draws a right hand to Sheamus and another right hand to Sheamus and another right hand to Sheamus. Sheamus is on wobbly legs, and now they both beating the stew out of each other in the middle of the ring. Sheamus now is fighting back. He whips a no. So what a clothesline by Sheamus. And look out. Oh, he's sending him into the ring and whips him in and bang on budget with a clothesline. And look out, a power slam. Bang. Yes. And SmackDown is trending worldwide right now on Twitter.
I
Ladies
mean,
and
as a now, not well, not so much.
no.
Oh, actually, no, I'm wrong. Hey, shit, yeah, Triple H that's trending on Twitter, and
Why is Triple H trending on Twitter?
I have no freaking idea. Like, there's like 1,000 in terms of when he's trending, it's like 1,473 total tweets. So pretty much he's trending on Twitter for whatever reason.
Probably saying thank you Triple H for making a quality episode, unlike Vince last week.
Right. Anyway, Ken Beats of the Bowel is coming for Solo, and here we go, ladies and gentlemen. The crowd wants to see it, and they're gonna get it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 beats to the bow. And Heyman does not like that at all.
Yeah, he usually does 30. Just 10?
He's exhausted.
Yeah, we got a point there. We're late in the match.
Yeah, and Sheamus now is holding his back, and he's going to give him a bro. A bro. A bro. I believe he's going to give him the bro kick. No, Sequoia with a kick to Sheamus. And there's the bro kick. 1, 2, no. Sequoia kicks out of the bro kick. And look out. Ooh. And look out. 1, 2, no. He kicks out. And Sheamus now is holding his lower back. Remember, Sheamus has some issues with his back, by the way, ladies and gentlemen, and that's legitimate. That's real. Um. Anyway, now he picks up Sequoia and fireman's carry. Let's see if he can get him up. No, no, Sheamus. No, he can't do it. He can't do it. He can't do it. No, he's picking him up again. Is he going to give him white noise? Is this white noise? Ladies and gentlemen, bang on budget with the white noise. 1, 2, no. Sequoia kicks out at 2. And Heyman almost had a heart attack at ringside. Sheamus now is holding his back, and he must be in a lot of pain holding up Sequoia. Bang!
Woohoo!
1, 2, absolutely not.
Well, Tyler, we took a one of this Met series.
Awesome.
Where was the Mets playing tonight on Apple TV?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. That's why it wasn't on television. Okay.
Yeah.
And look out. And look out. Look out. Look out. No, Sheamus's back is. Oh. And look out. Oh, the Samoan spike. But Sheamus's momentum put him outside. I think Tyler's dreams are about to come true here.
It's not just my dreams. It's my buddy. It's my buddy's dreams too, because he was the one that initially called it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it was. Yeah. Damien, that was probably because he legit injured his back during the match, and he wasn't able to get all of it.
Right. Sequoia now is dragging. Look out! What is he gonna do? What is he gonna do with your? He's got.
Oh,
is he gonna back that thing up? Yep.
Oh, he's backing that thing up.
He's gonna back that thing up. And
he's backing that thing up.
Oh no, he went right through the barricade.
Well, he backed that thing up right into that barricade.
He backed that thing up right through the barricade. Yes, he did, Tyler. And that's it. The referee says that's it. That's it. That's it. Ring the bell. That's it.
Yeah, you guys beat each other up too bad. You guys are both hurt.
And Jessica Carr says we need help.
This is a car crash. You're done.
You need help.
And honestly, if you're going to end it like that, you know what? I have no issues with that type of finish. You'll still keep both men strong.
And it protects both these guys. And it makes it seem
Sequoia
like a car
now
crash.
is beating the Sequoia is beating the. Oh, he gave the Samoan spike to the doctor.
Oh my God!
He gave the Samoan spike to the doctor. The ringside doctor just got the Samoan spike. And
what did that do, bro?
And now,
hey, guess what, guys?
And here comes
Jason Jordan sighting.
Yeah, Jason Jordan. He's the backstage producer.
Yeah, because he got moved to backstage producer because he got hurt too bad. He can't come back to the
Usos.
And here comes the Usos, ladies and gentlemen. And Solo Sequoia is confronted, and they're beating the stew. They are beating the stew out of Sequoia.
Hey, Zach, buddy, we called it, but it wasn't during the match.
Right, it was after.
Oh, it was after the match.
And look how the double suplex. Sequoia's down, sucking wind, and Heyman looks shocked. And I believe that this Civil War is going to be a war to be had. Ladies and gentlemen,
this is gonna be freaking amazing.
The Usos are back in the ring. They're back in the ring and they're chasing Heyman. Heyman says, I don't want none of that. I don't want none of that. Cuckoo Kachu, the walrus, has slid out of the ring. Ladies and gentlemen, and they kick Sequoia again with a double Uso kick. Ladies and gentlemen. And
Yeah, like they're like, nah, we're not done.
And look out, they're not done. They're gonna double splash Sequoia. Yes, ladies and gentlemen.
Heyman's like, nah, I'll pass. I'm out of here.
Sequoia, you wouldn't take this, Tyler. Look out, double splash. Double splash.
What, you mean the spike? You mean the spike or the splash?
The splash.
I can handle. No, just give me the spike. Thank you.
And that
Just give me the spike.
Just that'll do it, ladies and gentlemen, as SmackDown is off the air. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, what a night in the Cajun Dome. We got some sizzle, steak, and spice all at the same time. Oh, man, what a night of SmackDown. Guys, what did you think of SmackDown tonight?
Honestly, it was an improvement over last week.
Way freaking better. Yeah, I agree. Way freaking better way better than last week. Way fucking better.
Oh, absolutely, 100%.
What overall grade do you give?
Is your phone on, Paul? Exactly. His phone's gonna be on.
I would say
Roman's coming back next week, bro.
I would say it's a solid B. It's a solid overall B.
I'd give it a B. It was a solid show. Was it perfect?
Last week was a straight F through and through.
Okay, let me ask you all another question. On a scale of 1 to 10, how would you put this in the entertainment level?
I say 7. I say 8 out of 10 at least.
Yeah, I'd probably give it maybe 8 to 8.5.
Yeah, somewhere in that range. Because if it was if some of the signals were not there, that would be a straight 9 out of 10.
It was entertaining enough where the show felt like it wasn't on for 2 hours.
Yeah,
that legit felt like I was watching an hour-long show.
Because if you looked at last week, they just dragged it on, dragged it on.
And we were like, when's this show going to end?
Yeah, because most of us, we were about to fall asleep last week on SmackDown.
Right.
Bro,
yeah.
I was about to snooze last week. There was like
it was so bad, guys. I was ready to give you a pillow and you go to bed and then I'll follow. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen.
Do what? Hold on, Earl. Do I look like I need pillows?
No.
Hey.
No. I love your sense of humor, Tyler.
I bring it, bro.
Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to give SmackDown a B, and as the entertainment level, I'm going to say this was a 7.5 for me.
I agree.
I'm going to give it a 7.5.
Yeah, because I mean, and that kind of proven to Tyler's point because like it's entertainable enough we could sit through 2 hours,
right?
And the fact that because that shit started at 8, and I think the first or the third match on the third or fourth match came out to almost not, and the main event was at 9:30. It's like what the fuck happened? Like goddamn.
Right.
It was like, I'm like, and he was like, it's time for the main event. Earl was like, it's time for the main event. I'm like, it's already the main event? What the hell happened in the last hour?
Exactly.
Like, we lost an hour because the main event was, I'm like, what the hell?
I know.
This show was so good. I legit thought it was 9:30.
Right.
I thought it was like 8:45 or some shit.
I'll tell you this much, ladies and gentlemen. It was tolerable entertainment, and then that's the best way I can possibly say it. But anyway, ladies and gentlemen, that's going to put a bow on SmackDown tonight, and we hope that you were entertained by all three of us. Now, the three of us will return tomorrow night for Collision's Go Home show.
Absolutely,
and we will be on the air at 7:50 Eastern Daylight Standard Time. And trust and believe me, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to have fun with this Go Home show from Toronto, Ontario, Canada. And you know something, ladies and gentlemen, this Collision set is so great. It is absolutely great.
Yeah, when you have a show that has Hiroshi Tanahashi versus Swerve Strickland on the card, are you freaking kidding me?
That's a go home show, ladies and gentlemen.
That's a go home show right there. That's it right there.
And let me tell you something. If they only gave us that match for the whole night, I would be happy.
Make it 3 hours long.
I would be
Hell, make
happy.
it- Dude, if they had that match from 1 o'clock in the afternoon to like 8 o'clock,
Yeah,
shit, I mean,
you're right. Yeah, count me in. Count me in, ladies and gentlemen. Tag me in, ladies and gentlemen. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, that's gonna do it for us tonight.
And Zach, if you're since you're kind of new here, make sure you hit that like button and also hit that subscribe button over here because me Tara, you won't miss me Tara.
I mean, I have to disagree. It wasn't a crap show.
No,
Some of the segments just
some
like
of the segments were mid for me.
I kind of agree. If you think the segments were bad and it kind of dragged it down for you, that's fine.
I
Because
guess
the segments were not good. The segment, I will give you that.
It's to each their own, basically.
Yeah, to each their own. If you think it was a bad show because of the segments, fine.
Look, we won't argue that because everyone's entitled to their own opinions.
Right. No, I mean, if you know, the way you feel is the way you feel. I mean, to each his own. To each his own.
We're just saying it's not personally. We disagree with that.
Right. We respectfully disagree with your.
Yeah, we agree to disagree.
Right.
So, but if you thought it was a crappy show because you thought that the segments brought it down to that level, then fine.
Oh yeah,
fine. That's a valid reason. That is a valid reason.
That is a valid reason, and I greatly appreciate your comment and feedback.
Absolutely.
Ladies and gentlemen, that's gonna put a bow on this SmackDown. But don't forget, ladies and gentlemen, I believe it's 48 hours from now. We'll be back on the air. Yeah. We'll be back on the air, ladies and gentlemen, in just 48 hours from now at 7:50 Eastern Daylight Standard Time for Collision. And that will happen. That will happen on
TNT. Is it 48 hours? I thought 48 hours was 2 days.
48 hours, 24 hours.
24 hours. I'm sorry.
48 hours is 2 days, Earl.
Yeah, that's Sunday.
I'm sorry.
Actually, you know what? Earl is right because we're 48 hours away from Forbidden Door.
From the Forbidden Door. That's correct. We are 48 hours away from Forbidden Door.
I think I will chalk it up as just you having a brain fart. It happened.
Oh, jeez, man! Tonight
cheese and crackers, Batman.
I mean, my gosh, he just put the butter on the steak, ladies and gentlemen, and he sizzled me dry.
You're pretty much dry as hell now.
Yeah, I am dry.
You messed up at least 3 different times. The first time you thought Rich Holland was just some guy back there.
Oh, dude, that's good.
Oh no, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to end this.
To your credit, we can all agree that the women's tag team was a bunch of bullshit. I will agree.
Oh my god, that women's tag team match.
Yeah,
that's vomit. That's vomit right there. The women's tag match. Yeah.
That was not good. That women's division, those women division matches tonight was. Sorry, and
it pains me because I like Alba Fire and I like Isla Dawn.
It's just
but they should not be paired up with 2 women. One of those women can't wrestle for shit.
Right.
Like
and how terrible was Charlotte Flair's match? Ooh boy,
worse.
Oh boy.
But here's the thing. You can't have a match. It was a combination of things with her. People don't like Charlotte. People don't like Charlotte. People don't like Lacey Evans.
Honestly, that was just a bad.
And the crowd wasn't even into it.
You randomly turned Lacey Evans' face after randomly turning heel months ago.
They don't know what to do with her. But I'll tell you what to do with her. I'll tell you exactly what you can do with her. On the cutting room floor in the basement. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen.
I think Earl, to another person that said they don't have nothing for it, Grace Wall. What the fuck?
Where the hell was
that's another one.
That's a good question. Where in the hell was Edge's? Where in the hell was Edge's 25 years?
Promoted that shit for what, about a week or 2, give or take?
They promoted it for SmackDown tonight. Did it happen?
No. And then we come to and then as much as I know, Sean Ross Sapp is not, well, whether you like him or not, but he did say this was a Vince heavily changed show.
Well,
that's what it gave to me.
You literally promoted this shit for a week on TV that you were going to have a 25-year celebration for Edge. Did you? No. Because, let me just rip up the script.
Right.
You're lucky the show was decent. You're lucky the show was somewhat decent.
You're lucky the show was decent. Yeah, you're right about that.
Facts.
Ladies and gentlemen, that's gonna do it for us. That is our last thought for tonight, ladies and gentlemen. But before we go, ladies and gentlemen, I want to remind you one more time. Tomorrow night, we will present to you Collision.
Bro, hold up. Rob?
Yo.
Put away the guns. You don't want to. You don't want. You don't want to scare off the ladies, bro. I'm kidding.
Hey, gotta show the guns there, buddy.
Yeah, you gotta do it. You gotta do it.
But
yeah.
Go on.
Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, we will see you tomorrow night for AEW Collision. I'm Earl Cole. That's Robert. That is Tyler. And we will see you tomorrow night.
Now with the hottest show in the universe, the Wrestling Experience, with your host, Earl Cole.
Acknowledge me.
Coming at you with all the dope shit, freshest WWE content, and also the AEW. You are now watching The Experience, the Wrestling Experience. Now with your host, Earl Cole.